Hi, I'm Alan Wilson, Vice President, Tripwire Interactive. We're showing Killing Floor 2 here at the show, and you're watching Eurogamer.
Hello fellows, Ian Higton from Eurogamer here with some detailed news about Killing Floor 2, the sequel to the cult classic cooperative first-person shooter Killing Floor. Released first as a mod for Unreal Tournament in 2005 and then as a retail release in 2009, Killing Floor has a massive fan base, and if you're one of those eagerly awaiting the release of the sequel, well, I'm sorry to say I don't have any new gameplay footage for you just yet, but I do have this information-packed exclusive interview with Alan Wilson, the Vice President of Tripwire Interactive. They're the people who make the game. Yeah.
Killing Floor 2 picks up where, a couple of months after the events of Killing Floor 1, UK's been devastated. Now it's the turn for continental Europe. So let's start by burning Paris down. It's 6-player co-op, wave-based, depending on how long a game you want. A whole series of waves, a trader interval in between each wave, so you can go and restock ammo, buy bigger guns, get a bigger sword, whatever you feel you need, bigger bombs, and then into the next wave, up to a final boss level. Played purely co-op with your mates, or random pub servers. Great for a LAN evening with a few beers and pizzas. Killing Floor 1, it's about a whole bunch of evil monsters and your opportunity to blow the crap out of them. We had to come up with an acronym for it, so we called it the M.E.A.T system. Massive Evisceration and Trauma. It kind of fits the Killing Floor world, really. And we just wanted people to have fun with it. I mean, it's about that opportunity to just get a big gun in something evil's face. As it's been described, Killing Floor isn't a complex game. It's about you see something that looks really bad, you blow it up, you shoot it, you chop bits off it. That's what it's about. As you kill stuff, as you blow stuff up, they will splatter blood all over the environment, and that blood will stay there the whole way through the game. It's not going to go away, so when you come back to a room you had a big fight in 10 minutes ago, it's still covered in blood and bits. It's one of the things that the creative director's been trying to find a way to do, and with the old Unreal 2 engine, we just couldn't find a simple way of doing it. We've cracked it this time around, so there's not even a performance hit. We've always enjoyed doing guns. We've done guns as well as they can be done in the industry, we reckon. And we've tried to sort of find new things to do with guns. But we realised that melee, it's always just been sort of, here's a big blade, slash at things. And we wanted to do something more than that. So we've built a system where, apart from heavy and light attacks, you can actually choose the direction very simply. We don't want this to be sort of big combinations of key presses to deliver, to be able to deliver some combo. It's just about, which direction do you move? So which direction will you be slashing? Big overhead strike, quick strike to the left side, or right side. And you can string those combos together really simply just with the mouse button and where you're moving and how you're moving. I think from memory there's 19 points of dismemberment, 5 for the head alone for every Z. So that you can chop limbs off, shoot bits of skull off. I think we had 5 points of dismemberment in the original game. We just wanted to crank that up. This time around we had the budget to mocap everything. First person, third person, every weapon mocapped independently with the right weapons. Weapons that tend to be animated 20, 30 frames a second, that sort of thing. And when you get to Z time in the game and it drops into slow-mo, that's fine, but there's, you're kind of lacking the nuance and the fidelity. So this time around we've animated most of the weapons at over 200 frames a second, so that when you go into Z time, you're retaining an incredible fidelity. You're actually you can see the bolt move. You can see the bullets leaving the gun barrel. You'll see the bullets heading down range with a distortion trail behind them. You'll see every possible nuance. We want to find ways to take those weapons to new levels. In the original game, we had 6 and then 7 perks, and then we had 5 and then 6 levels of within each perk. First off, we're going to have 10 perks this time around instead of 6. We're not revealing what they all are yet. We want to leave a few surprises for people. But apart from that, instead of having 6 levels, you'll go to 25 levels. We're changing it up so that in the past we kind of prescribed how you had to earn your next level. On the Commando, infamously, you had to do damage with the Commando weapons, and you had to find stalkers to kill, and persuade your friends who are playing other perks not to kill the stalkers because you needed them. And this used to drive. There's a level of frustration about that. So what we're doing this time is instead of having to do this and that, it's this or that. So that as support, you shoot things with support weapons, you weld doors, all the points you earn from that go towards leveling up. So the leveling up system will be simpler. Along with that, I mean, yes, we'll have all these sort of the passive type bonuses that you've had before, with a few little extras in there about, yes, you'll do a bit more damage, you'll reload a bit quicker and things like this. But we're introducing perk skills, so that every 5 levels you level up, you're going to get a choice of an extra bonus. Things like you'll be able to choose, for example, with support, do I want to carry 20% more ammo myself, or do I want to be a real team player? Not my style, that's another story. I'm selfish, sorry. Or do you want to be kind of the supplier and carry a backpack that other people can get ammo supply out of in the middle of the game? And we're going to give people those choices all the way through. Just so people understand, if you realise you've made the wrong choice, you've made the selfless choice and gone team-spirited, and actually you're playing with a team you decide you hate, while you're in trader time, go back and switch to all the selfish choices instead, and you'll be able to choose. But we want people with the leveling up and the perk skills. I mean, we want people to have your choice of how you want to play each perk. Do you want to be the run and gun style Commando, or do you want to be the guy with the assault weapons who's really careful with his targeting and things like this? You choose how you want to play it. With the first game, we gave people less choice in that. This time, we want you to, what's your favourite perk? You choose how you play it.
Flesh pound. So, Alan, for all the Killing Floor fans who are desperate to chop zombies into bits in the sequel, how long are they going to have to wait?
We're going to do this. We're going to do this right. We're going to do this when it's ready. We've talked about early access as a probable way forward. We'll do that when the game is ready to release to people. If we go with early access, it will be done very carefully so that the game is already in very good shape, and we're genuinely looking at the fine-tuning. Exactly when, to be honest, we don't know ourselves. I mean, we don't have anyone breathing down our necks except the fans. We don't have publisher deadlines or any of that because we're independent. So we can choose, and we're going to choose the right time to do it when the game is really ready.
Lovely stuff. Thanks, Alan, and thanks to you lot for watching. If you want more Killing Floor 2 info in the near future, make sure to subscribe to this channel for that and much, much more. And as always, please do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Righty-ho, who's up for some death metal? You are? Good.